Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here in Pike and Shot Total War, the mod for Shogun 2 Total War, which obviously no prizes for guessing what era we're in. We are here in the Pike and Shot era, obviously set really in the height of the 30 Years War, and yeah, this is another 1v1 that we have. I've had sent in to me by a member of my Discord. It's another Austria versus Habsburg monarchy one being shown off here. I'm gonna have to try and do some scenarios that maybe don't just feature the Habsburgs and the Swedes, but they are two of the main factions at the moment in this mod. Obviously, these two are kind of like the two main factions, sort of fighting against each other throughout the 30 Years War. Both sides fighting for different religions, one for Protestantism, one for Catholicism, and obviously with the Habsburgs, they've been known as the Holy Roman Empire. You can kind of guess which side they were fighting for. But yes, we have some mortars here, which is a kind of a new unit, which I've never seen before. And I didn't really know that they were in the mod, but that's really cool that they're in there. They're a very cool, unique artillery piece. I don't know how they would have got them in. I mean, like, I don't think there are mortars in Shogun 2. I could be wrong. It might be. I honestly don't play enough vanilla to really know. But yeah, they're absolutely shelling these pikemen here. And like today, they also absolutely annihilated an entire artillery unit here. This is an entire artillery unit that was just wiped off the face of the earth. So yeah, rip in peace to them. We have Gustavus here as well. He's just standing on top of the corpses of his fallen artillerymen. It's like, what weak men. We still have another 12-pounder here. It's got one of its guns left. Actually, I think maybe it was half and half. Actually, I thought it's basically an entire unit, but that's split over two units. So yeah, wow, that was still pretty rough. Very impressive. So yeah, lots of the artillery there for the Swedes has already been damaged, and it looks like we're going to see some shots coming underway now. Yep, here we go. Look at that. Here we go. The glorious sounds, the muskets going off again. German mercenary musketeers here getting underway. But yes, if you're enjoying all things Pike and Shot and would like to see some more, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. It really does help out the channel. We've got a cavalry fight now that's taking place over here as we have Swedish Cavalry Regiment taking on, what are they taking on? Some full swords down here. Oh my gosh, what is down here? Cuirassier Regiment. Okay, I thought it's well chevroned. Oh my gosh, and there you go. The Cuirassiers firing off a volley with their pistols, and I think that might just do the job over these Swedes here. I don't know. Both sides got low morale troops here. We've got Pikes that are moving over to try and assist this fight.
Hidden units, my lord.
And we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it looks like, I feel like, yeah, there you go. The Swedes are routing. I mean, or wavering anyway. 68 out of 80. Morale is just horrendous in this mod, I like to say. Actually, looks like both sides just pulling out of that combat. I don't know really what quite happened there. That's a strange one. Another cavalry fight on the other side over here as the line fight continues. Again, looks like a cuirassier here taking on Germany mercenary rapiers and a cuirassier of the Swedes as well. I mean, the cuirassiers of this era as well are literally like knights. They just keep giving pistols. Like, look at that. There's literal, like, armor there. Like, that's just, like, head to toe in steel armor. The Austrian one's a little bit more modern. Looks a bit more like the 30 Years sort of, like, period. You know, like, have open sort of, like, face. Not like a proper helm. But yeah, those cuirassiers here anyway are going to get routed for the Habsburgs. And so, yeah, the Swedes win on one side and lose on the other, it looks like. Though, well, I say they've lost. They pulled out of combat and then they're just minding their own business here. So, yeah, not quite sure what they're up to. But it looks like the Swede cuirassiers here are going to chase them down. They're not going to allow them to escape like that. There you go. Yep, the cuirassiers on the Swedish right have been defeated. You can see here, pikes and musketeers intermingled. They can assist each other, which is the best way to probably do it, really. I mean, you can always just keep it basic and have musketeers in the front, the pikes behind. It always kind of works. And here we go, the cav again going in. Look at this. And we've got Albrecht von Wallenstein here. He's a Lancer unit. And he's going to deal with these pesky Swedes that are still in his back lines here.
Shameful display!
Shameful display! Sounding very, you know, 17th century? 17th or 16th century? 30 Years War, 17th century, I think. I could be wrong there. But anyway, if you want to get involved in any 30 Years War sort of battles, then Pike and Shot battles, I should just call them. And then feel free to join the Discord. Their Discord is down below in the description. Also, go and check out the mod. It's definitely worth doing. It looks like the cuirassiers here returned, maybe. I don't know what happened, but they managed to rout a Swedish cav. Yeah, definitely go check out the mod. I'll leave a link for both Discord and mod in the description if you want to go and check it out. And yeah, also feel free to join my Discord if you want to send it in some replays for the mod. If you have something like Pope, I've got some great replays. I'm always willing to check them out. It's a fun-ass mod. I really do like it. It's like a lot of these Pikes and Musketeers over here being a bit more passive. English Musketeers, Hamilton's regiment. Oh, good to see some Brits here serving alongside the Swedes. On the right side, of course. Anyone that's a Brit and is serving on a certain side, they're clearly on the winning team and the right side. And it looks like Cav going in for a bit of a charge there on Musketeers. They charged and then pulled out of combat. This Cuirassiers here, maybe just like, you know what, thinking we best just get back through. I don't know what the rules are on pull throughs in Shogun generally, or in the Pike and Shot mod, whether they're okay. But it seems like there's a bit going on, a lot of pulling out going on as well, even if there's nothing to replace them. Look at these Brits, their famous red here. Looking very different to the more famous redcoats. And again, another cavalry charge looks like it's going on over here. These Cuirassiers just really want to take each other out. Reload, men, reload your pistols! Oh, they did not do it in time. There you go, the Austrian cabs is going to clash with them. I would have thought numbers-wise, Austria's going to lose this one. I don't know actually why he pushed this. I mean, he's got 39 against 56. And yeah, unit winning but it's pulling back. I don't know. Don't know what's going on there. But yeah, they definitely look like they're going to win that. I don't know why they...
He's in grave danger, my lord!
General's in great danger. Gustavus, well, he's actually charging towards the danger. So I don't know if he's in grave danger. I think this unit must have routed. I don't know. It's actually pulling back. So I don't know if it is. It's going to not engage it. And it's like Gustavus is being engaged. He's going to do the job, I think, that those Cuirassiers there as Sweden could not do. Yeah, I don't know if this unit's routed and just bugged out, or whether it's, actually it's just getting retreated. Oh no, there you go, back it comes. So clearly he just didn't want to engage it. I mean, it's winded, but it's not like exhausted, it's healthy numbers. There you go, Gustavus is now going to go in. It's just bold, I don't know why he's going in so far. He's getting stuck on the Pikes here, he needs to be careful. Pikes obviously are cav-killing machines, it's what they do in Total War. But this morale is not looking good here. Look at that, Camargo, Pike infantry, down to they're redlining. They look like they're gonna just about survive. They're actually just pulling through the Pikes. See, I feel like they should be able to do that. You should be able to just pull through a Pike unit like that and just like escape without punishment. But clearly you can. We have some Pikes here. The Swedes now getting charged by the Camargo pikemen here of the Habsburgs. And they're going to poke away at each other. Poke, poke, poke. And that's like the first sort of melee fight we've seen there. Well, there's a few others going on over here. Again, we've got Camargo infantry here. Pikes, they're being shot by Musketeers while they're being engaged by another unit. And Hamilton's Scotch regiments there as well. So it might be an English unit there as well, maybe of some sort. Oh, it might be Scots, maybe they're Scots, maybe? No, but anyway, they routed those Camargo Pikes there. Yeah, all those Pikes that came pushed forward there by the Habsburgs, soundly beaten. And more Musketeers that they're going to rout as well for the Habsburgs. I don't know why the Habsburgs were really pushing. I feel like if they were going to do anything, they should have sat back and let the mortars here do the work. I don't know if they're still firing. Looks like they might be, but yeah, they should just sit back, let the mortars do the work. They seem like they're doing a lot of damage to units. Gustavus is still deep in enemy lines. Well, not really in the enemy lines, but he's on the front line here. Let's be careful. These Musketeers here. Sight block, combat even. Oh, okay, that's kind of a thing. You know, sight block. Retreating troops. Could be quite useful actually for helping get your own troops forward. But yeah, Gustavus here needs to be careful. Yeah, look at that. He's just running in front of a musket line. I mean, he lost literally one man, which says a lot about the accuracy there. Cav going in to get on that right flank. This Cuirassier duel continues. This must be the third attempt to rout it. Cav just doesn't seem to stay routed very well in this one. And there you go, they've fully broken it. It is dead. Dead. Now, again, looks like the Habsburgs shifting Pikes maybe along, maybe to try and assist the center, which has kind of crumbled a bit. We might see the Cuirassiers, I think, actually descend onto that Pike unit in a moment. And yeah, actually they're going to change their target, the Habsburgs, and charge the cab. Look at that wavering. Look at that. That is insane. They haven't really even been engaged and they were wavering. Gustavus again is over here as well, doing his bit. I don't know what he's going for, but again, more pikes going in here. These pikes in red are very much actual Swedish units and not more Brits. I just find it funny them like poking each other how they're doing it. Like, hey, it's so quick. I feel like you could not poke with a pike that quickly, but what do I know? Swedes, actually combat even, and they're in Pike Square. These pikes, I guess that's maybe because they were scared of the cav on the flanks, which to be fair is fair enough. They're cuirassiers in their back line. They're dealing with a company commander and some Italian mercenary musketeers, which look like they are on the brink of the brink of breaking is what I was trying to say. I was going to say on the break of brinking. That would make no sense. But yeah, they are gone. Those cuirassiers might be able to roll up a lot of these musketeers here. Yeah, some more musketeers along the line here. It could be in a bit of trouble here. I'm going to see Wallenstein come forward here. Might be a good idea to bring him forward. If Gustavus' general is pretty damn good, he's been pretty effective in charges. I imagine Wallenstein could be the same. We'll see though. See, there's plenty of musketeers right in front of him, which you need to be careful. But the same with pikes, to be honest. But Wallenstein, yeah, needs to be very, very careful. Again, look at this, more cav descending into a musketeer unit down here, some Germans. These mercs that signed up to join the Habsburg cause didn't realize what they got themselves into. They're fighting one of the famous and most deadly armies at this point in history, the Swedish army. Led by a very, very famous and very, very effective general, Gustavus Adolphus. And here come those pikes. They're going to go in for Wallenstein. Wallenstein needs to be careful here. Get out of there, man! Get him poked to death here. Surely the player on this side is getting like the notification, our general is under attack, etc. Because the general is getting, yeah, there you go. And he's losing men. He's lost 6 there. The pikes, they're redlining, to be fair. I don't know what the morale is like for these units, but it's crazy, it really is. It really is crazy. They're slowly marching towards the Habsburg positions. They're going to need support from other musketeers and pikes. And oh my gosh, look at this execution. The pikes have pulled back and they're just letting these musketeers here just shoot them to pieces. Imagine being one of these musketeers just standing here, preparing to face your doom. Just wait for a volley. I just get out of square, charge these guys. There we go. Some units discovered, but oh well, we're waiting for a volley here. And not quite as quickly as reloading as, say, in like the Napoleonic era. Which takes a little longer. There we go. Not the greatest of volleys, but a volley nonetheless. Oh. Can't really see what's going on with the smoke plumes, but I haven't quite routed them. Jesus, poor pikes. Brutal. I think surely just charging with the pikes would do the job. Yeah, that's an execution, it really is. But yeah, pike and shot really is a slow sort of like game, actually. I feel like compared to Shogun 2, the pacing is just very, very different. It does make it quite interesting. The units take a long time to break, it seems. There's a lot of maneuvering going on. I mean, I wouldn't say the Habsburgs are out of it. As far as I'm slightly favourite the Swedes, but that can easily change, especially if they just put Swedish pikes like this, just stand them in front of musketeers. They'll execute them a bit like the Swedes are doing on the other side of the battlefield, executing those over there. I don't know if these cuirassiers here are able to just like fire their pistols. They should definitely just go in for a charge on those musketeers, I would have thought. They're winded but steady, they might do okay. A good old cav charging the musketeers never hurt. But again, yeah, the pikes are actually standing their ground here. I mean, this just seems like a waste of resources, really, from the Swedes. Like, they're engaging these guys. Yeah, there you go. Finally sending the pikes. They achieve the damage. There you go. I think. Oh, well, maybe not actually. They're pike combat even, but surely they're like, I would have thought like the pikes here, and their like sort of like line formation will beat the squares. And if not, the Musketeers could shoot them in the back if they wanted to. Or on the other side anyway, just rout them. There you go, there's that Swedish Pike there routed. And it looks like we're going to see the Cav, yeah, those cuirassiers there. They routed the mortars in the back. I kind of expected that to happen once the Cavs just kind of had free roam in the back lines. Yeah, so look, the Habsburgs are really just digging in. They have squares here on their flanks forming up. They have Pikes looking backwards while they have their Musketeers the other way. I feel like all it's going to need is one good determined charge here onto that front line and they'll rout. They still didn't rout that Pike, by the way. It's not the Swedish Pike unit is almost ignoring it. Yeah, they might waver and break here, we'll see. Yeah, good charge. So I mean, if the Cav could, actually maybe not. Maybe there isn't a gap to the Pikes here. I was going to say if there's gaps between the lines to charge them back into Musketeers. I don't know if they can. Cav charge! Oh! This is brave. Charging into the Pikes here head on, I'd like to say. And they're trying to pull through. It seems a bit dicey. And there you go. I think the Swedes, yeah, they're going to rout. They lost their cuirassiers. The Dolphus here. Oh, there's not a Dolphus. Oh, no, it is. It's down to 16 out of 40. Swedes need to push up and help their general. Yeah, Gustavus Adolphus here could die. He's losing decisively fighting troops in here. I think this might be him himself here, yeah, maybe. And they're going to try and, I think, pull through. The Musketeers here are routing. They just need to call out assault knife on the Pikes and the Musketeers, and they might just do it. Again, the Cav just charged inside these Musketeers here. Do some damage. General is not dead yet for Sweden, but he could fall. You need to get the rest of these Pikes up here as well. Just get them moving. Get them running. Gosh, Sweden's getting absolutely peppered. Close range is brutal. And the Musketeers shooting to the back of Gustavus here. Gustavus could rout here. That could be costly. I think Wallenstein's still alive. There you go. Gustavus is down. He is injured. I think Wallenstein also might be dead. No, he's over here. He's like stood right in the middle of this Pike square and dismounted. Not a bad idea, actually. I'm going to try and keep him alive. The Swedes here, yeah, made a very, very costly move. Setting in their camp with the Pikes. Definitely not the wisest of ideas. And then keeping their general just like engaged in that fight. Not bringing up Pikes or just generally Musketeers of their own would have helped. Pikes here, I think they're about to get poking. About to get poking. Company commanders here as well, I think they just boost morale. Doing that, trying to do just exactly that. Musketeers here slowly chipping away at these halberds. Oh, these halberds, these pikes. Still that Pike back here has not been broken. It's still in square as well, whatever it's doing. The 12-pounders here back here, I feel like they must have bugged out and must have died because they're not moving at all. So these guys must have died, I think. There's always like the odd thing I feel like in a replay that always bugs out. Now it's kind of just been a waiting game. I'm just gonna fast forward see if the Swedes do anything, because they're just kind of just sitting here now and just waiting for each other just to make the move. The Habsburgs here losing obviously a lot of pikes. We'll see what these Hamilton Scots do here. I think they must be Scots. There you go. You can keep shooting away at these damn Habsburgs in front of them there. I'd expect the pikes to go in on this square here while they just shoot it in the side. I mean, it's wavering, which is good to see. There you go. That might break down to less than 60. It's surely going to break. There you go. That's a goner. Cav going in for a charge back here. Okay. Charge musketeers. Oh my gosh, artillery there. Maybe it's not. It's not dead. It very much was not dead. It was firing. He didn't even limber it up. And now he just hit his own troops. My gosh. Prove me wrong then. That was very much not dead, but it's very much killed his own cuirassiers. It just took such a long time to rally. Don't know where the other cab. Oh, that is the cab there. Yeah, just went around the flank and then got killed. Musketeers here suffering as well. They might be 18 they held to. Swedes are also in here. They're trying to kill these company commanders. To be fair, they're actually smashing through a point here, and they might be able to get in behind these Habsburgs. It looks like they're going to form square again. It's the Habsburgs' favourite formation today. These company commanders, man, they hold to like nothing. There's only 12 of you. You can't hold forever. 12 gods. Just 12 company commanders. Yeah, I'm going to just fast forward quickly as we just we'll just get through the rest of this. I think we know who's going to win now. Is going to be the Habsburgs. Even if they don't... sorry, Swedes. Even if the Habsburgs still have a general, I think it's going to be the Swedes here. These pikes are routing, though. They just kind of just now stood there, so... That's a fun one. But yeah, here we go. Looks like Pike's getting engaged here. And we'll see in a moment how long it takes for these Habsburgs to break. They're finally bringing forward their final pikes here as well. Charging into Musketeers. Musketeers often get rinsed by pikemen. So I've got von Wallenstein down here as well, trying to do his bit. Could these units turn around, just deal with the pikes behind them? Yeah, look at this. I mean, they're firing at world combat even, but they are dying quickly, losing decisively. Yeah, I don't see these Musketeers surviving much longer. There you go. They are gone, routed. Poke it away, lads. I'm going to keep shooting with their company commander here, trying to... Well, not with the company commander, with the Musketeers here. I assume the company commanders keep these guys rallying. We'll just fast forward again, just as we just let this last little bit take place. Got the Musketeers here trying to kill von Wallenstein. If they kill him, I think they might break him. Oh, and instead we're just going to have the replay freeze. Okay, I will see whether I can rectify this. But yeah, this is like fully frozen. Okay. At least we can see the cool screenshots here. But yeah, I will see if I can get this sorted out. Okay, guys. So yeah, unfortunately the replay just crashed. And, well, not crashed, but, you know, froze. And I couldn't seem to get it to sort of like unfreeze past that point. I don't know whether it was just the load order I had the files in, or whether it's just the replay. I'm not sure. But there you go. I've done the best I can, unfortunately. But I hope you guys enjoyed the replay. Even if we didn't get kind of the ending, we kind of knew what was going to happen. Saw von Wallenstein there charging to sort of Musketeers, and he was going to probably die or rout in that moment. and that probably would have wrapped up the fate of the Habsburgs. But yeah, if you enjoyed, do remember to leave a like, subscribe. I'll try and show more Pike and shot stuff. I'll try and get some large battles as well. I'd like to try and make some scenarios, some historical battles from this period, because there is lots and lots you can pick from the 30 Years' War. I mean, it's literally 30 years of war. Yeah, so there's plenty of battles. But yeah, until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.